your gun, huh? Anyway, guys, just to say that the last video I did, I was waffling on quite a long time, which is not unusual for me. The video lasted just about 30 minutes, and there was parts of it that I hadn't managed to get into the video which I wanted to do. So this is just an add-on to that last one. It's about how to take down the gun, how to disassemble it, and then put it all back together, how to put a scope mount on, and the scope rail, which is Piccadilly rail, and how to add a sling. I don't know why. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry this one's a bit of a strange one because it's linked to the video before. That said, do watch my next video because it's a budget 8K gun, but there's a competition there because I've hit now 500 subs, which I was just a bit short on the last video, but now I'm, what, 530? Thank you guys, you're amazing. I'm going to do another video, the 8K video, and there's going to be a giveaway instructions for a gun on there. So just give you guys something back for supporting me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're not, and you guys have subscribed, and quite a few of you have recently, thank you so much. You guys are legends. I can't thank you enough. Okay, let's do a quick takedown because I feel that I should do, and for that I'm going to put my glasses on, so I'm sorry, just so I can see what's going on. So first thing, magazine out. Let's just make sure the gun is clear and unsafe. Okay, so to take down, your retaining pins come out. This will then come back. So this spring here is the spring that I was talking about that you can change to make the gun cycle quicker. So you have a plastic retainer there, a spring guide, and then if you pull this back, this is your bolt carrier. Bolt carrier is fairly dirty. I should have cleaned that before I did the video. You can see I'm here, and this is obviously the part that we're going to need to get into to be able to change the end pass. I have oiled this because it's fairly new. You can also then bring out your charging handle. The whole trigger box comes off, which is just on this spring here. Okay, so putting it back together again, bolt goes in. There's a slight part on here. You have to make sure this is just pushed in slightly because it will catch. Spring guide in. Doesn't matter which way the spring guide goes, it goes either way. Plastic nozzle, then the spring on top. That's the first time I've done it away from me. Okay, back in, and then gun is ready to go. Time. I just want to accessorize this thing if I can slightly, and that is by the sights on there are okay, but not quite what I'm looking for. So I want to be able to mount something on the G3. So what I've bought is this, which is a clamp sight. So it's not a 20mm, which is normal. These are clamps clamp onto these little liches, these little parts of the gun here. So I'm going to install that and then I'll come back to you. And there you go. So that puts a 20mm Piccadilly rail on the top. That now enables me to run a scope. So I don't know. I kind of like that, but it's probably not period. It's probably not part of where the gun would go. And the only other one I have is this one. But by God, that looks cool. Look at that. I know it's not in keeping, and there's people saying, no, don't do it. It probably would have a more of a tube rather than a tactical scope on there. I don't know. I like it. It's different. I think the hologram is a bit excessive, so I mean, let's keep it on so that we can use that for the shooting as well. What do you think? Tell me which one I should use. This, for law enforcement and military. So this is a hologram sight or a tactical. This is a 4x scope and probably more practical for use in game. Okay, let's get the sling on. So with the sling, I bought a really nice genuine leather sling. This isn't necessarily period to the gun, but it's not a whole million miles away. So this is a Tourbon sling, and it's a genuine leather sling. What I'm going to do, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to try and put one of these onto the front of the gun. Let me show you. So they would sit like this and enable me to use the sling. But this is still too small. The gap there is too small for this ring, so I've had to use this for the time being. It's okay. I'll adapt to it at some stage. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to leave that really tacky little ring on there at the moment, and then I'll update that. So let's install this. Voila! I like its leather. It's more authentic for the original gun. I've actually put that the wrong way around, haven't I? Anyway. There was you hold the gun. Got to be careful with my microphone and still engage. Fantastic. I like it. What do you think? That's a mean piece of kit. Of course, the other thing you've got to do when you have a gas blowback is to buy more magazines. So this is an official magazine. As you can see, the opening it. So I have a second magazine for the gun. £70. 70 quid for one magazine. So Umric's commissioned two companies to build this gun. So you have the VSE version, which is a better quality. I don't know. I've seen videos on it, and things like the moulding on there are more realistic. It's also £500 for the gun, whereas the Wii version is just over £300. I think the magazines are slightly different, yet the cost the same. But if I can buy three magazines for the same price, then this gun is a bit more economic, a bit more cheaper to run. Yeah, it's a lot of money. £500 for the gun. You're talking about £70 a magazine, £280 for £280 for 4 magazines, giving you 5 magazines. 5 magazines where I'm comfortable at. That's a lot of money just for magazines. You could buy nice guns for that. I think this gun is going to be more of a plinking gun in the garden rather than again. I don't want to ruin the paintwork. I don't want to ruin it by taking it out. This is for fun, for leisure. New magazine, first time in. First time. Pro. There it is, guys. What do you think? How awesome is that? Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, thumbs up. Gonna do the AK video soon, and might be a giveaway on that one. Thanks for watching.